What is the formula for YouTube success? I'll show you the statistical formula in a second and explain how it works. I'm not a science channel, so I'll do my best, but I will be going back to my roots as a commentary channel towards the end to explain the implications of this formula on the millions of new creators starting out on the platform. And without further ado, drum roll, here is the formula, or here it is. Here is the formula. That's right, there is a literal mathematical formula for how the YouTube algorithm works, and I just showed it to you. But what on earth do all those symbols mean? Well, that formula is a basic version of a statistical model used in biology to measure population growth. It models how populations grow and stagnate in an ecosystem over time. You don't have to know the math behind it exactly. It can get complicated, but the principle itself is very basic. I'm going to explain it how my marine science teacher taught it to me in college. Just imagine you have a group of fish. They all reproduce, and now you have more fish. Some die off, some don't reproduce, but the number of fish, let's say, triples. Now the next mating season comes along, and you have a group of fish 3 times larger that's reproducing. They triple their numbers, and so on. This is exponential growth. 3 fish become 9 fish, 9 fish become 27 fish, 27 fish become 81 fish, and so on. This causes the population of fish to skyrocket in this kind of J-shaped curve. The problem is an ecosystem can only support so many fish. So less and less fish are strong enough to reproduce, so the population growth sort of peters off as fish start to die off. This is when the rate of new fish being born each year is balanced with the rate at which the fish are dying every year. This point is called the carrying capacity, literally the limit to how many fish an environment can carry. But what does that mean for YouTube? Well, let's replace those fish with people and the water they're in with YouTube.com. Your video gets shown to one person. That person really likes it. They watch it all the way through and like, share, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that bell, wink, wink. And the algorithm notices this and shows it to 2 more people. And when they like it, it shows it to 4 more people, then 8 more people, then 16 more people, then 32, and so on. When you graph these views, it looks like a J in the beginning stages, exponential growth. But YouTube also has a carrying capacity. There's only so many people on the platform that want to watch your video. So your views dwindle out until you reach this point where your views really don't grow significantly anymore. In this way, they form the same S-shaped curve that the fish population followed. And the official name for this curve is called a sigmoid growth function, which is modeled very simply by that formula that I showed earlier. Although there are countless formulas out there that do the same thing differently. What I did is I set out on an experiment to see just how accurately the formula models the amount of views you get on a video. Are you ready to see how insanely accurate this statistical model is? Well, here's a graph of my video views represented as blue dots, overlaid with the fitted statistical model as the orange line. It is almost spot on, which means understanding this formula is critical to YouTube's success. Now, here's where I want to stray away from the science and numbers and back to what I normally do on this channel, commenting on things I see in this world. And what I see when I look at this sea of YouTubers that claim to know how the algorithm works and claim to have secrets to success on this platform, when I see those people, I see a bunch of hustlers. And that doesn't go for all of them. There are genuinely helpful channels with YouTubers who know their stuff on YouTube. But I know a hustler when I see one, and there's a lot of them out there, and they're promising something that doesn't exist. A trick to convert an unsuccessful video into a successful one. They seem to be speaking off the cuff about quick tips most YouTubers already know already, as if they are revelations. When the fact is, the YouTube algorithm really isn't that mysterious at all. If you make an engaging video that attracts the attention of the first couple of viewers that see it, the YouTube algorithm will recommend it to more people, and it will keep doing that more and more until you reach that carrying capacity that I talked about. So there really is no secret. Make a good video that people will click on, that they'll watch all the way through and interact with. That means commenting, liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell. So that makes me wonder what all this fuss is about. Why do all of us creators search for an answer when the answer is obvious? You need to make a good video. And my thought about this is that humans like certainty. We latch on to this idea that if you always follow a certain set of steps, you will succeed. When the fact is, There is no certainty, and that is very important to recognize. I originally wanted to make a video titled Why You'll Never Be a YouTuber to try and break people's dreams of success and tell them statistically it's highly unlikely that they'll ever make a living on this platform. But then I slowly realized that the script was just becoming a list of my insecurities as a creator. And to be 100% honest, I watch those tips and tricks videos at 3 a.m. as well. I like to believe that I will one day succeed on YouTube despite how unlikely that is. But you can think of it this way: know that the odds are very much against you. The competition is fierce. You truly have to be in that 99.9 percentile of creators to ever even dream of success. And there's a huge element of luck involved. To even have a very slim chance of success, you truly have to be in the 99.9th percentile. And if you think you're that good, never give up because statistically, you'll always have a shot at your dreams. I'm Robert Tolpe, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Boost it in the algorithm. Maybe even hit that bell. Or check out my Patreon if you want to support my content. I'd love to have a community of patrons that I can bounce my ideas off of. Anyways, I hope you have a great week. Bye bye.